Hey guys! So this is going to be the second episode of my saving money series. And if you haven't watched the first one, I'm gonna put it below in the down bar. As discussed, today I want to share with you how I distribute money at the beginning of every month into my baskets or savings accounts. And I'm going to show you this on my screen. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope it isn't too spreadsheet heavy, but I thought the best way to share it with you is to simply show you my spreadsheet. Feel free to ask me anything, and as I said, it might not be for everyone, that's just what works for me. What you see here is my spreadsheet, and it is a Google spreadsheet, so I have it always online at hand. So the first thing you see is my income, and that is not my income, but I just wanted to work with a better, easier number, so I figured 2,000 is a good number. I don't earn that much. I just figured let's go with a number that's better than my income. And here you see the basket. So there's a travel dreams basket, my educational health basket, and necessities basket. And I am with TCB, that's my bank. And on the right hand side you find the due date. So I always note down when I have to put my savings into the accounts, just so that I don't forget, even though I wouldn't forget, but that's just a reminder. And here you see the percentages. So 15% of, so here you see the formula, 15% of those 2,000 go into my travel and dreams basket at the beginning of every month. 5% of those £2,000 go into my educational health basket. And £1,600, which is 80% from those £2,000, go into my necessities basket. And that's also at the beginning of every month, which in total is 100%. So 100% of my income is divided into 3 parts, into my travel dreams basket, educational health basket, and necessities basket. And of course, the necessities basket in my case is the biggest one, but it doesn't have to be. But in most cases it will be, because the necessities basket is for income, for rent, for travel, stuff you do and need on a monthly basis. Versus travel and dreams basket is also for traveling, but for traveling that you don't do on a monthly basis. So let's say your business requires you to travel, then that would go into the necessities basket if you do it on a monthly basis. But if you take a vacation every couple of months, that goes into the travels and dreams basket. But then again, it's really personal, so that's how I would do it, and that's how I would go about it. And so that is the setup of how I save my money at the beginning of every month before I spend anything. And that leaves me with £1,600 for rent, travel, and all that stuff. But then again, it is not my real income. And here you see a breakdown. So that is my money, £1,600 I'm left with after everything. And that, as I said, is for rent, public transportation, and of course food. Those are my categories. I also have these categories in my spreadsheet, but that I will show you in another video. So from those 2,600 I deduct my rent, which is 450, and that leaves me with £1,060 after the rent. Then metro is roughly 140 for me. That leaves me with £930. And then on average I do spend £150 per month on food, but I always go with something a bit higher just in case. So I calculated I'm never gonna spend more than £200 per month on food, and that leaves me with £730 for the month. And that is, as I said, after rent, public transportation, and food. And those are my biggest expenses every month. And there you see what you have left. And the good thing about this system is that you save prior to spending anything, and then you actually see how much you have left after all those expenses. And of course, for example, those 80%, they might not be 80% for you, they might be 90%. Or they might be a lot less, they might only be 50%. And educational and health, depending on what you do, could be more than 5%, could be 40%, 50%, what have you. And travel and dreams basket, that could be a lot less and that could be a lot more. So those percentages are really personal, although I would say that the necessities basket will probably be the biggest one in most cases and for most people. So yeah, that is what I do. So I hope this was helpful. I hope, as I said, it wasn't too confusing. And in my next videos I will share how I save money and how I note down my expenses more detailed. I hope you have a lovely day and see you guys next time. Bye!